Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
When women leave a man that they have children with because he was not doing or fulfilling his role as a father in the home or a provider or whatever the situation is that's non-violent, that's non-abusive, she's known as a person who stood on business. You know what I mean? She is so brave and so independent and so strong and such a good mother. But if a man leaves a woman he has children with because she was not being a good partner to him in the home, or a good provider, a good contributor. Maybe she was just racking up a bunch of debt, and maybe she was leaving the house in turmoil all the time and didn't cook and didn't want to do his laundry because she's not his mother. If a man leaves a woman like that he has children with, he has ruined his family. He is weak. He is dishonorable.
I think we all got a point. She is stunning and brave, and he is a bum. Just like it's always, he didn't fight hard enough in court to see his kids, but never why did he have to fight in court in the first place. And lately, we don't seem to be worried about what really matters, which is the kids that are being raised by the stunning and brave.
I spent 20 years believing my dad was a monster, and I thought I was protecting myself by staying away from him. Then, one day, at 28 years old, something cracked, and I realized I had been lied to. I had been manipulated by my other parent to reject my dad. Today, I'm going to tell you exactly what it felt like for me to wake up from the delusion that I had been forced to live under. It turns your life upside down. It is so disorienting because when I learned the truth, I didn't know, first of all, who the hell is my dad then? If he's not this monster, this narcissist, this abusive person I believed for so long, who is he? Who is my mom then? If she's not trying to protect me from my dad this whole time, why would she tell me these things? If these stories and allegations are not true, why would she make me believe them? Who is my mom then? So I didn't know who either of my parents were at the same time. Who am I? Who am I if I'm not this child of a bad parent and a good parent? Who am I? Who am I, and what is up, what is down? I don't trust myself at that point to know who to trust. I've been duped by my own parent. They've played this long con on me for 2 decades. How the hell am I supposed to know who to trust?
Another day, another liar. I don't want to have this belief that all men are liars, but it's just so annoying when you meet guys who are like, I don't know. So I met this guy on a dating app, and we had a couple of dates. Everything went really well. He was so into me, like, I really want to see you, I want to spend every second with you, I don't think this is casual, I'm looking for long term, blah blah blah. And then we were trying to set a third date, and I said, well, I'm free tomorrow all day. And he said, oh, let's do 4 o'clock. And I said, well, I'd rather do first part of the day because it's nicer on a Sunday morning, I suppose. And he said, oh, I've got lunch with my nephew and his dad. Let me see what I can do. And I said, no, it's fine, Dory, family first. Do your thing, and then we'll do another day. And then today I had a day to myself, so I thought I would go to a National Trust place and read a book, do something nice. And the place they had no parking, so I had to leave. And I left and I went to another place, a garden. It wasn't a National Trust place. And I was walking towards a place where I could sit down and read my book. And guess who was sat on a bench on a date? This guy. Yes, he lost his words. He was trying to charm this lady, and he lost his words when he saw me. And I looked away, and that was it. So why are men like this? Why are you saying these things if you're not interested? Or what's going on? You can't have 10 women. Just pull your shit together. He's 40, by the way, 40.
See now, what are the chances he's a liar and he's 40? Also, what are the chances you can't find a parking spot in one place and then you run into that guy on the other place? It's almost like a higher power is leading all these man haters towards liars. No, I mean to find out they're liars in their 40s. But then again, it's also an obvious sign all men are liars because she found one liar in his 40s.
The moment a relationship has run its course is when you are actively having to beg your partner to show you any form of love and affection. Like, that is a clear indicator, like the biggest indicator in the whole wide world, that this relationship is no longer healthy. Like, this relationship is no longer serving its purpose and you need to leave. If you're noticing like more and more often that you're having to like ask for love and affection, like you're having to ask this person, like, can you give me words of affirmation, can you tell me you love me, can you like actually show that you love me, and you're doing this like, on the extreme side, like every single day, obviously this person clearly just isn't into you. Like, this person isn't like worth keeping for you.
What do you mean exactly by it's not worth keeping for you? It's not really fishing, catch and release. But of course, all the stunning and braves are gonna leave relationships because they no longer feel sane. And after listening to this type of crap for, let's say, 20 years, they're gonna be just as single and miserable as all the other queens that can't even find a relationship to begin with. Should you at least try to keep the relationship going? No, why would you? Should you at least try to keep your significant other attracted to you? No, of course not, because then you don't love or prioritize yourself.
What if we literally just split the country in half? One country goes full blue and the other goes full red. You move to the side that you agree with more. You want universal health care? Blue side. You want your healthcare plan to be don't get sick? Perfect. The red side's got you.
It's funny because they tried something like that already in Germany. After World War II, they divided Germany into two halves, West Germany and then East Germany. And West Germany was occupied and run by the US and the UK, and then East Germany was occupied and run by the Soviet Union. So it was pretty much like capitalism on one side and then communism on the other side. And at some point, like, things got so bad in East Germany where communism was that people started fleeing towards West Germany, that the Soviet Union had to build a wall to prevent people from fleeing, call it the Berlin Wall. I mean, that was what the Berlin Wall was all about. It's not just a physical wall, but it was a ideological divide. And it also shows how petty communists and socialists are, because rather than admit that their ideology has failed, they will rather build a wall to keep people from fleeing.
My man, I'm gonna help you out by pointing out the biggest mistake you just made. See, you're trying to use your brain while making an argument to people that can't even spell the word brain. I'll show you just in case you went, dude, there's no way.
The type of men you want to avoid are men who are born on their birthday. Avoid them like the plague.
Here is your Friday reminder that it is a scientific fact that the people that are hating on you or picking on you do not like themselves. Because hating people ain't happy and happy people ain't hating. It is just science, people. So just feel bad for that person. Just go, do you not like yourself?
Well, actually, all the men haters are the happiest demographic ever. I mean, they don't like themselves. You can see how much they love themselves by looking at the nose ring. Is that not a good enough sign for you?
Young men are being left behind. Finish the rest of that sentence. Finish the rest of that sentence.
If you're dating a guy and he sleeps over and in the morning you have to get up and leave earlier than him for like work or workout class or something, and you're like gone for the rest of the day, so then he gets up and leaves like an hour later, and then like the day is done, you come home and he does not make your bed before he leaves, even though he was the last one in it and left after you, you need to break up with him.
Yes, absolutely. Dude, why? Well, that's a dumb question. What do you mean, why? I have no idea. I am not a TikToker. Also, can anyone explain this to me? You're dating a guy, you leave him in the bed, but if he doesn't make the bed, break up with them. Who the hell is them?
Here's exactly how you're not going to be jealous in your relationship, because you're not here for jealousy. The first one is when your boyfriend goes out. Why are we getting jealous when our boyfriend is going out without us? I know a lot of people have a fear of them cheating, and I always say, like, if they wanted to cheat, like, they're gonna cheat. And if the only reason they're not cheating is because you are not physically present with them, then I hate to break it to you, but why are you with them anyway? You genuinely have to get over the fear of letting your partner do things without you, because it's just toxic dependency. I think something that definitely helps with this is going out on your own, like doing the exact same thing as what you're scared of them doing, going out with their friends, going out on your own.
I know, right? Where do they get all this wisdom? Going out, especially by yourself when your boyfriend is out with his friends. Yeah, that's gonna help. How is that gonna help? Well, eventually you're just gonna end up where he went and, I don't know, stalking through the bushes.
If you want me to do any more of these relationship chatty videos, let me know because I love doing them and you guys said it's like therapy.
That's what scares me the most. People will listen to all this wisdom.
This woman decided to challenge a man to an MMA fight, but the result was rather unexpected.
To whom? She lost the fight. Unexpected to whom? Are you all off your meds? She lost the fight just as everyone expected she will.
This video is for my geography teacher, who said that they will never go anywhere in life. Hey, look at now. Eiffel Tower, Italy.
Ah, yes, Turkey, the capital of Hungary. See, I know history too. But anyway, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.